I'm back. After a long time of trying to figure out how to deal with All Stars 1, I decided to use Aki's observation of how All Stars 1 was cast originally, which was the queen that almost won, the Miss Congeniality, which in this case will be the fan favorite, and for Good TV I chose whoever had the most events in total. So for season 1, the queen that almost won was Rebecca. For the fan favorite it was Jade, and for Good TV the person that had the most events was Nina Flowers with 5. For season 2 the queen that almost won was Sahara Davenport. The fan favorite was Morgan McMichaels. For Good TV it was a tie between Jujubee, Sonique and Sahara, and since Sahara already covers one category, it's between Sonique and Jujubee, and I chose Sonique simply because she placed higher. Season 3, the queen that almost won was Alexis. The fan favorite was Mystique, which, if you remember, I had her be the returnee as the first boot of season 2 of this series. And Good TV with a total of 8 was India Farah. Season 4, the queen that almost won was Alyssa Summers. The fan favorite was Madame Laqueer. And Good TV, it's a tie between Chad and Dida, and I went with Dida because Chad won and Dida didn't win. And that is it. This is the cast. I wonder what would happen if this was the cast of All Stars 1. It would be interesting nonetheless. Profiles. Poof. Poof. Now then, let us begin. Alright, these are the starting alliances. The first head of household competition goes to Rebecca, and she nominates Mystique and India. They are both angry people. The veto picks are Sahara, Dida, and Jade. And the winner is Sahara. And what does she do? Nothing. Madame Laqueer is not to be trusted. Alexis makes an apology video, and the votes. India, India. And she doesn't take it very well. What happens now? Alliances don't change, and the winner is Dida. She nominates Nina and Mystique. The picks are Sahara, Jade and Rebecca, and the winner is Nina, meaning she saves herself and the replacement is Rebecca. What happens here? Sonique is mad at Nina. Sonique and Madame Laqueer like each other. Nina is having a breakdown, and Mystique wants money. What will the vote be? A lot of these votes are thrown, but it's Rebecca either way. Week 3. Nothing here. The next head of household, Nina. And she nominates Sonique and Morgan. Nina Flowers is the first to get house guest choice, and she chooses Madame Laqueer. Sonique draws Sahara, Morgan draws Jade. The winner is Morgan, and she saves herself, and Mystique is nominated for the 3rd time in a row. Sahara is careless with another person's property, Mystique trusts Alexis, and Nina is not to be trusted. Who will go this time? Is this a tie? No. Sonique goes and Mystique stays again. Oh my god. Imagine if this was the lip sync for your life and Mystique won like every lip syncs in a row. Week 4. Nothing changes here. The head of household is Jade, and she nominates Nina and Sahara. So Mystique finally gets some rest. And Nina gets house's choice and chooses Mystique. Alyssa and Morgan are also chosen. The winner is Morgan, and she doesn't use it. Madame and Morgan don't like each other a lot. Mystique is careless with Nina's property, and Jade wants money. Alright, what will happen now? Unanimous vote for Nina. Week 5. These alliances are strong, even though it's only loyalty of 5, but still. The next head of household, Alisa, and she nominates Mystique again, is nominated, and Jade. Alisa draws house guest choice, and it's Dida Ritz. Alexis and Laqueer are also chosen. The winner is Dida, and she doesn't do anything. Alisa is spiteful towards Madame Laqueer, and then she also isn't being received very well. Will Mystique survive yet another nomination? Yes. How is it possible that she's so well received, and yet she's still constantly nominated? Week 6. Alliance number 3 dissolves. Will Alisa, Dida and Morgan make it to the top 3? Let's see. The only alliance. Next head of household is Dida, and she nominates Madame Laqueer and Sahara. The Veil participants are Alexis, Morgan and Lisa, and the winner is Dida, and she doesn't do anything. Morgan accidentally makes an inappropriate comment, and Morgan and Alexis are getting along. What will happen now? Madame Laqueer is eliminated. Top 6. The only two queens that haven't won anything are Mystique and Alexis. Will this change? A new alliance. Alexis, Morgan, Mystique and Sahara. The next head of household, Alisa, and she nominates Mystique and Sahara. Everyone participates in Veto, and the winner is Alexis, and she saves Mystique, and the replacement is Morgan. Mystique earns money, and Dida Ritz is not feeling well. Who will go now? Sahara goes now. Unanimously. Top 5. Mystique hasn't won anything yet, and she leaves the alliance that just formed. It is not good for her. Alexis wins and nominates Alisa and Dida. Everyone participates, and the winner is Alisa again. She saves herself, and Mystique is nominated yet again. Alisa tries to spread rumors about Mystique, and who goes? It's a tie, and Alexis chose Dida. Top 4. What now? Alliance number 4 dissolves. Will Alisa and Morgan be top 2? Morgan wins and nominates Mystique and Alexis. Alisa also participates in Veto and doesn't win. She places second to Alexis. Alexis saves herself, and Alisa, as the only other choice, is nominated. Alexis and Morgan bond. Alright, Alisa is eliminated. Final head of household, the last chance for Mystique to win something. No alliances. What happens here? Alexis wins part 1, Morgan wins part 2, and Alexis is the final head of household and evicts Morgan. Alright, Mystique or Alexis? Who wins? Alexis Mateo had a more loyal game, performed better on the challenges, won 4 challenges, had a better social game, and never got a vote, while Mystique survived 8 nominations. If something like this happened on any iteration of the actual Big Brother, I would be surprised. Our beautiful jury cast their votes, and what happens? Alexis, 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 Mystique, Alexis, Alexis, Alexis. Alexis wins, and the fan favorite is Madame Laqueer. Here are the placements. How popular was Mystique, by the way? The last popularity. Oh, She was tied with Madame Laquire, but Madame Laquire still won. Other statistics. Alexis won the most alongside Dida. They also both won 2 of each type of challenge. Mystique was nominated the most, and she was saved once. Mystique received the most votes. Makes sense, she was nominated the most times. Alexis never got a vote. And that is it. What do you think? Did the right person win? Comment below, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.